I'm Pete Burgess. I'm the owner of Tar Heel Basement Systems, and we founded the company back in 2003. We started out as primarily a crawl space encapsulation business, and I actually wore all hats in the company back then. I installed, I took calls, I hired, fired, picked up equipment, dragged it around to the job site, did everything, and it got pretty tiring after a while. And then after about 4 or 5 years, I needed some help to run sales calls and just basically help because I couldn't do it all. I realized I couldn't. And I hired Will here, who was helping his father-in-law with home inspections. And Will has a background in that as well as radon. And I hired him to take some of the load off of me. And he actually built a fire under me. So together, we are now growing this company at a much faster rate than I had expected or actually envisioned. So I'm just delighted to have him aboard, and he's a great general manager and salesman. And so I couldn't have been luckier in who I picked to join me in this business.
My name's Will Blake. I'm the general manager of Tar Heel Basement Systems, and several years ago, of course, Pete and I had an excellent working relationship aside from being under the same umbrella of the company we are now. But the beauty was we ran parallel thought processes of customer service as well as customer respect, and I think that really is what drove us from what initially was a crawl space waterproofing and encapsulation business to now varying degrees of service that are waterproofing in basements, all the way to structural and foundation repair, as well as radon mitigation. And with all of those services, they still fall under the same principles that Pete and I have always followed. Honor, integrity, respect,